Here we are
Abbey.
at the ass end of the Edinburgh Castle. Look at it back there. Look at
How
it.
does it feel being perceived? Filming everything.
Feels normal. Longer form content here more often because I have this like cute built-in bookshelf behind me, but it's not really like full, you know. There's some books there, but like it's a little bit empty up there, and then up there I just have like a puzzle that I'm planning on doing. But I feel like this would be a cute filming location. Anyways, I was planning on getting my life together, getting my ass dressed, and going to the one grocery store in town that I know has collards because I need collards. Like, technically I need cassava leaf, but I just don't know if I'm going to be able to find that here. I probably could like go find an African supermarket and get cassava leaf, but like I grew up eating it with collards. I would like the collards. That grocery store is closed until tomorrow. So I can't explain to you the amount of times I've been thwarted trying to make this dish. I tried to order the groceries on my phone, like for delivery on Friday. It was supposed to be like a 1 hour delivery situation. I waited for 5 hours and then I called and they were like, yeah, we canceled your order because no one ever picked it. You would think that that would be something that you would alert me about, right? So then I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll just order it through the like Sainsbury's app, get it delivered, and then I'll know that I have the collards because I saw that they have greens. They brought me cabbage. So like, and then now I'm like, I'm gonna walk to this grocery store that I know has collards. It's closed. There's something so trying about being an American living in the UK, where the US is really bad in terms of like quality of life, being cared about by your government, having a social safety net, all of that stuff. But wow, if capitalistic individualism gave us anything, it was convenience. Because the stores be open, okay? Shit actually closes here on Sundays. I don't think most of these people have seen the inside of a church in decades, but the stuff closes on Sundays. Meanwhile, everyone in the United States is obsessed with God and weaponizing God for their own agenda. The grocery store, McDonald's, Target, packed out on a Sunday. Like, make it make sense. I just have become accustomed to not being able to get exactly what I want when I want it. And I knew that from when I studied abroad here like 5 years ago. It's a little bit different. Like when I was here 5 years ago, this was pre the COVID-19 lockdown. It was like a ghost town. Like no one was out on a Sunday. I was out yesterday, which was Sunday, and there was a lot of people in town, you know. That being said, I do want to try and go out because it's like nice. You can see it's sunny, right? Like it's like kind of nice, but I also have a lot of homework to do. So I'm trying to decide, like, if I'm not going to go to the grocery store, where am I going to go? I guess I could just, like, go and get a coffee. I'm still really nervous about vlogging in public, so these clips are all of me in, like, silence. I went to this really cute store in town called Sina, and they sell a bunch of trinkets and spiritual type things. And I like going there on the weekends just to look at all the new stuff they have in. And weirdly enough, I think everyone who works there is Australian. Don't know what it is about this city and Australians, but I saw this dog. He was so good. He was just sitting outside of the store waiting for his owner. My dog literally could never. And here we are. I'm a wizard at Waverly Place. Ugh. Then I am drinking my coffee that I got earlier, enjoying the Edinburgh winter. I'm in the same spot and it might feel like nothing has changed, but I just got back from my walk. I went out to get a coffee. I wanted to get a pastry, but they didn't have anything that I was interested in the bakery that I went to. And while I was walking, I was listening to a Frida McFadden book. I found for myself, whenever I get into a like reading rut or I'm having trouble finishing books, it's me fussing with my hair. This whole clip is probably gonna annoy people, so I'm gonna just like fix it. I find that whenever I'm in a reading rut or I'm just like having trouble finishing books, it's not that I'm like not liking things, it's just that I'm like not finishing them. Whenever I'm in a situation like that, I need a couple of thrillers just to like jumpstart me back into reading, and that I think is what happened. So yesterday I did a one-day wonder, which I'm so proud of. I listened to the audiobook of The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden that came out this year. So good. The twist, the ultimate twist, I did not see coming, but I was like guessing twists throughout the course of the book. And the final twist, I was like, she kind of ate. But I did hate the main character, because my issue with the main character in a Frida McFadden book is that like thinking doesn't happen. You know, it's not the most clever thriller writing. Sometimes thriller writing is like you try and anticipate that the audience will be thinking things, coming up with things, and then you give the main character those thoughts so that you can like eliminate those as possibilities. No, in a Frida McFadden book, the main character is basically just like gaslighting themselves the entire time, like literally gaslighting themselves, not the overused term. Like they see something and then go, that can't be what that is, and then move on. And it's like, no, babe, that's exactly what that is. And that the main character and The Boyfriend had a really bad case of this. But now I'm listening to Never Lie by Frida McFadden, and I'm not as interested in it as I was in The Boyfriend. Like The Boyfriend I read in one sitting, or I listened to in one sitting. 4-star read, highly recommend. It does like slog a little in the third act, but like by the end of it, the reveal of what's going on and like what everything is I feel like worth it. This one I'm enjoying more because the main character isn't a fucking idiot. like Sydney from The Boyfriend, her name is Trisha, I think, and she's rightfully going, what's happening? Like, what's going on? As weird things are happening around her, but she's also like with her husband in it, and her husband is like the one who's gaslighting her and being like, that's not what's happening, and you must be crazy. What are you talking about? Are you seeing things? Like he's like telling her she didn't see things and then being like, are you okay? And that's what gaslighting is. It is lying plus questioning your sanity. And that's what the main character in The Boyfriend does. She lies to herself and then she goes, something must be wrong with me for thinking that that thing is happening. And it's like, no, girl, you're just smart. Well, I want to know what these women went through before these books happened, because it had to be immense trauma for them to be able to just like mentally check out the way that they do. But I'm gonna digress. I am home now. I'm wanting to work on my homework plan for the week. I have some essays I want to write. I have some essays I need to write. I have some extensions I need to apply for. So I'm pulling out my planner. This is an Erin Condren. I got it at Target. Like I need an academic planner. It needs to be highly organized in order for me to succeed. But I'm pulling out my planner and I'm gonna go sit at my desk in the other room and try and get some work done, and probably yap with my friend because she's been in bed all day because she is not feeling well. I just really like it here. Like it's so cute and quaint, even as it is annoying that I can't seem to find collards anywhere. So I have had a couple of glasses of wine. I'm not having the easiest time in my life right now. I'm gonna be 100% honest about that. I knew coming back to school was gonna be hard for me in some ways. In some ways it's been easier than I expected. In a lot of ways it's been a lot harder than I ever expected. I think the main thing I'm dealing with right now is like trying to make friends with people and like be ingratiated in my environment, and just feeling so awkward. Like I feel my mind go blank. Normally, and my friends can attest to this, I'm not tooting my own horn. Normally I find myself to be a very like a witty, comedic, like thinking on my toes type of person. I've been so nervous here, like so nervous, that making friends has been really hard for me. I've also had some difficult stuff going on in my personal life. Just like feeling like I have to say goodbye to people so that I can really prioritize myself after. Is that Claire? Is that Claire? This episode of Law & Order is absolutely fucking crazy. So basically what's been happening, the one that you missed, they convicted the doctor of committing murder. He had ordered painkillers while he was harvesting her organs. This one, there's like an armed robbery. Like one of the robbers ends up getting shot by one of the like armored truck guys through the robber who got shot, and the other one who was like injured and had to go to the hospital. They find out that there's a militia in New York City that is trying to overthrow the United States government. It's like these 20 white men from like Queens. Why they were committing the robbery, something about multinational government. I was like, this is everything I'm learning about in my conservatism class. They would just like randomly stand up in the middle of the court proceedings and start reciting from the Declaration of Independence and the Bill of Rights. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Like Dennis Hopper is in this. You know him, right? A 20-year-old Philip Seymour Hoffman was on a season 1 episode of this show. And I never thought I would be saying that Philip Seymour Hoffman was sexy. But he was kind of sexy. We're going outside. Me and Claire are going to go to the Christmas market. I gotta give you an update on the last clip that I filmed. Oh my god, my hair looks insane. She styled me for today. White turtleneck, black jeans. I'll get her to get a better clip. And this like tie in my hair. I got this at a store in town that I would like to go back to at some point while I'm vlogging, just because it was a really cute store, and I feel like more people should know that it's there so that it's there forever, and then I can go there forever. Oh, I wanted to get my mom a Christmas present from there, and I might do that. Where the fuck is my lip balm? I specifically went out to Boots to get SPF lip balm because my lips have been cracking and like bleeding, and it's been really uncomfortable. And here I am, not even 72 hours later, and I don't know where the fucking lip balm is. I found it. Found it. This is my first. This is my first bite of a German sausage. Love big
But not
sausage.
your last.
Yeah. Got curry ketchup on it too.
It looks really good.
Me and Claire are taking a hot chocolate break from the Christmas market. We got these deluxe hot chocolates.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's so pretty here, and like everything that's on sale is so cool. I got like a piece of pottery that I'll show you when we get back to the house, but wow, I think I like this little life. I'm gonna show you guys where we're sitting at. That's the Ferris wheel. That big black thing is the Scott Monument. It's the monument for Sir Walter Scott. There's like a flying carousel stick behind it. And then we're in the Prince's Street Gardens. It's just beautiful. It's just absolutely beautiful. National Galleries of Scotland. Smile. Smile. Do we want the one with the lime or the one with the, if it's just orange? I kind of just want the one that's orange. Me too. Yeah. Like they look kind of gray to me, the lime, but I like those ones.
Hi, how are you? Pretty good.
That's enough of us at the Edinburgh Christmas market. We are walking over to the Scottish Textile Showcase, which is also in town. I need a scarf. I fried my scarf in the washing machine. I didn't read the label and it said no washing. So I need a scarf, but we're also just gonna look around. And we got a wreath for our door. Very exciting. Haul coming soon. Now what the hell is this? That's what I want to know. Shrek Burlesque? Oh, the burlesque parody, LOL. Guys, Claire hates me. She's making me climb these incredibly steep stairs. She tried to kill me, y'all. This white lady tried to kill me.
I'm out of breath too.
Calling the police. For reference, we were down where that arch is. This is where we are now. Dear God. What a city. What a city. Gorgeous little street with the beautiful architecture. It's beautiful coming and it's beautiful going. Rest in peace, Kaz Brecker. You're not dead, but Netflix won't give me the rest of your show. Got like dog heads and what am I gonna get in there? A little crossbody. Like a little squirrel on that one down there.
The mother goose.
Flop. Here we are
Abbey.
at the ass end of the Edinburgh Castle. Look at it back there. Look at it.
How does it feel being perceived? Filming everything.
Feels normal. Why do I come up with this? Am I being delusional? I kind of really fuck with this.
The 15th anniversary of his death in 1872.
Oh, okay.
Grey Friar Bobby.
15th anniversary of his death. Taking my vitamins. We just got back from being outside all day. Christmas market. We did the Scottish Textile Exchange. We walked around Grassmarket. We went to Victoria Street. There was a lot. We did a lot of walking. I have to get back into my homework right now. I think I made a breakthrough in my research for one of my essays that I have to write. I think I made a breakthrough yesterday. I hope it ends up panning out. But I'm gonna look more into the source that I found and see about what I can like write about it. And then I have 2 more essays that I have to do more research for. I'm not a time management girly. Like, that's not one of my skills. My skills are like being pretty, making jokes, being charming. I would be a personality hire at most employers.
I would put making jokes as the 3rd on that list.
Why would you put it 3rd?
Because I'm an outside opinion on the matter.
No, this is my question. Did anybody ask for your outside opinion?
No.
Oh, okay.
You can reject it.
Okay. So you're just inserting yourself. This is my space. This is my time.
I'll be quiet.
Making jokes as third. Well, now she done thrown me off. I don't remember what I was saying.
I wrote for as long as I could that night, but then the next day we ended up going to the Edinburgh Farmers Market, which is situated in a parking lot right under the Edinburgh Castle. It's so Scottish, and I got this delicious pulled pork bun. We have gotten a chippy. We have finally acquired the chippy. Claire has not had fish in how many years? 8 years. And she also doesn't eat fried food. So
It's not often.
she doesn't often eat fried food. She's not a disgusting hag like me. Which cheers?
It's nice in the dark sauce.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, woof. It is real scary hours here, y'all. Hours. I put my hair into these braids that my niece calls shkonietes. Showing you my nasty ass hair. I am on day 4 of working on a final essay for one of my courses for my master's degree. Day 4 consecutively. Day maybe like 17 in general of working. And I decided to pull out the vlog camera simply because it's accountability. I'm writing an essay about the cotton trade, the trade in like cotton textiles in the Indian Ocean and its long-lasting historical effects on southeastern Africa, which is where my family's from. And it is just very like minute in the weeds work. But I think me forcing myself to vlog this hell experience, this absolutely fucking hellish experience will force me to finish it in a timely manner so I can move on to my other essays. Oh, there's Claire. Bye, Claire. I discovered a delicious new coffee drink. This is an Americano, but I put elderflower and rose cordial and a scotch of vanilla syrup in it. And this is aggressively my shit. I love it. It's so good. It's like a rose vanilla latte, but without the milkiness. I'm losing it. I'm like crawling up the walls. Absolutely. I have to lie to myself to get places on time. So last night we did an entire theatrical production where I lied to myself and said the bus is coming at 8, or the bus is leaving at 8. The bus leaves at 8:30. We got here at 8:03 and she turned to me and said we would have missed the bus. No, we would not have. We would not have missed the bus because the bus leaves at 8:30, not 8:03.
8 o'clock.
Not 8 o'clock. It's theater. I have to lie to myself in order to make these things happen. And she was stressing me out all morning. Just would come into the room and stare at me.
Okay, that is not how I was staring at her. I was standing in the doorway because I was ready.
No, that's not how she was staring. She was staring at me like this.
Stop that.
I walked into her bedroom to get something, and the look of pure hate that she gave me.
Okay, that.
Pure hatred.
And I felt hatred in the moment. And I felt hatred.
And why did you feel hatred? Because you were in a situation where you couldn't control something?
And how do you feel when you can't control something?
I accept it.
But it takes a minute.
I'm like, why are you rushing me when you know that we're lying to each other?
Okay, listen, there is no correct answer here because one person is extremely early and one person is always 40 minutes late to things.
She said
so we have to find a happy medium.
She said she comes from a family that is always 5 hours early to the airport. I come from a family that's always 8 hours early to the airport. That's because that's the airport.
Remember when you were supposed to come over to my
That's 'cause
house
we're
and you were
African.
2 hours late?
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
Because it's easy to be 2 hours late. Do you remember when I spent those 2 hours driving around looking for a COVID test? Do you remember that?
That's because you didn't have any. You need to be prepared. You need to be prepared for scenarios.
I wish I could stick my finger in your nose right now. That's the only appropriate response that I have to the frustration that is imputing for me.
You know, you have to let go of that frustration because you can't control it.
I can't, so I just let it go. Thank you. Thank you for the counsel, Queen. We're just kidding, by the way. I hope people know that. I'm not actually mad at you. I was a little annoyed. I was a little annoyed. But I'm not actually mad.
I was driving today, later in the day, and then leaving.
Leaving, arriving on Monday, leaving on Wednesday. My body is exhausted. I'm gonna shut down very soon, but I'm gonna show you the bus before I do that. My dumbass also decided to take my hair out. Well, it's gonna be raining for 3 days. But do you wanna know what? At a certain point, you gotta get comfortable with the shrinkage. Shrinkage is just, that's what my hair looks like sometimes. Shanked. Can you imagine living here? Well. Oh wow, this has revived me in a way that I wasn't expecting. This is so pretty. This place makes me excited about humanity again. Always giving lesbian moms on vacation. So here we had just gotten to Fort William, which is one of the cute little towns on the way up to the Isle of Skye. I really felt like reminded of this little city in Quebec province that I went to a couple of years ago. I have some vlog clips from that trip that will never be seeing the light of day. I cannot share them because I went with my ex and their parents, and it ended up being a very traumatic trip for me. But maybe if I can find a way to like cut around them, I might like make a TikTok or something. But yeah, I really liked this little town of Fort William, and I ended up having this delicious curry at a vegan restaurant. So I slept on most of the bus ride into Portree after we stopped, after that little clip that I showed you of where we were. Let me just get my light. We have made it to our B&B, our little bed and breakfast, and it is absolutely adorable. But our room is like really small and really cute, and I just wanted to give y'all the little tour. All right, so this is the door. This is where you come in, and then adorable little painting of a nice pastoral scene. Got our coats hanging up. There's one bed. The window is kind of like weird. It's hanging on this angle. We're a little scared that it might be broken, so we're not gonna touch it too much, but we opened up the window to get some fresh air circulating. There's a cute little desk over here where I will be doing some homework because I'm still in exam season. A teeny tiny TV. Teeny tiny little TV. Oh, I want that. I want to figure out where they got that because I want one of those. And then this is our beautiful bathroom.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. I love the way that it was designed. It's like built into the eaves though, you know, and we're not big people, so, or at the very least we're not tall. I just don't want to walk in it because I have my shoes on and I don't want to get it on the ground because we're going to be barefoot in there. But I love these like tiles. There's a window. Yeah, this is our room. I kind of feel like I'm in a place that isn't real. Look at those sheep. I wish I was that water. Is that a baby or is that just a really small sheep's head? I can't tell.
think it's just a really small sheep. Or at least its head is small. Unfortunately, the camera cannot do justice to the immense beauty that I'm surrounded by. That's a fairy castle. So on this day, we went to this place called the Fairy Glen, which is supposed to be like the home of the fairies. You're not meant to steal anything from there, because the next place that we were going was Kilt Rock. And our tour guide, we did like a little Rabbi's tour. Our tour guide said if you steal anything from the Fairy Glen, then at Kilt Rock, the fairies will be singing, and that will like let us know that there will be bad luck on the rest of the trip. And wouldn't you know, it rained and was incredibly windy for the rest of our trip, but it was still absolutely beautiful. I'm struggling with how the camera cannot capture how just absolutely gorgeous the scenery was the entire time that we were there. It felt like I was in an episode of Outlander. Oh yeah, somebody lost their phone and it was giggling at it. This was at the Kilt Rock where he said the fairies would be singing. And they certainly were. It was a really gorgeous view. It's called that because the rock faces look like the pleats of a kilt, depending on how you look at it or what your opinion is. And this is just like a little view of the sea. I got so many gorgeous views of the sea. It made me want to go back and listen to that Corinne Bailey Rae album, The Sea. It's a masterpiece. If you've never heard it before, I think you should listen to it immediately.
Woo! Yeah.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well done.
So here we are at Eilean Castle, which is a castle that is still lived in by the family that owns it. Really cool, and there was a lot of interesting history in there. We made an impromptu stop at this dam because apparently it's never open and like flowing, but today it was for whatever reason. And then our last stop before we headed back to Edinburgh, we went to Perthshire, and we were able to feed these haricots. I don't know if anybody actually says that, but that's what they kept calling them. And I gotta tell you, they had soulless eyes, but wow, are the plushies of them adorable.
Here we are.
My patience is being tested. We waited to the trailhead of Arthur's Seat. Let me show you what I thought was the trailhead. And now where we are and where we're going. Yay! Send help. So this is where we are. Yeah. It's the way there. Alright, my guys. Here's Claire. Far ahead of me.
On this day, we were hiking Arthur's Seat, so I was exhausted, mostly because I'm quite out of shape and I don't hike often, and it was on a very steep incline, so this genuinely was like one of the hardest things that I've ever done, but I did it. I finished it. I got through it. It was beautiful views, and all of these clips that you're seeing right now are clips that I took when I was sitting down to take a break, because wow, was I tired. And there's Claire, lovely Claire, who is clearly annoyed because she's an impatient person, but didn't rush me and was very supportive. And honestly, God bless her, because I wouldn't have been able to do it without her. Like, I would have gone back down a quarter of the way through.
No, it's all mental though, really. Like most of it.
I thought I couldn't do it. Claire's right. It is all mental. I did it. I'm genuinely going to be high on this for weeks because I thought I couldn't do it. there were moments where I probably would have given up. A different version of me. I'm being so fucking annoying. Oh my god, I'm gonna shut up. So, for reference, I was up there. I'm my specials. I was up there. Now I'm down here. Good work, Nina. I'm gonna pat myself on the back after I get out of the shower because wow, I am covered in sweat. Hello, friends. Let me set up this camera. I'm so itchy. Like, am I allergic to something? So I'm gonna be vlogging today. Just a little bit, you know. Let me just a little bit, you know, to mark this day down for posterity. This is my first Christmas not at home with my family. I have never spent the Christmas holiday anywhere except in my house with my mommy and my siblings. So I am here now with my friend Claire. She's in the other room. We're gonna go for a walk pretty soon because I think it's a thing. I really would like to have like a proper British Christmas if I'm gonna be in the UK for Christmas. And I know the people here are fucking obsessed with the holiday. So I know that people go for walks. Got a bunch of appetizers because I know like appetizer platters are a big thing here. We have a tree in the living room that I'll show you guys. Now I'm thinking red I'm getting dressed to go out. I'm thinking red would be cute to wear on our little walk. So we can go full Christmas with red shirt, green pant, white sweater. Or we can go mild Christmas with red shirt, white sweater, black pant. I'm gonna go with this because truly, what other day of the year can I wear this outfit without being made to be a fool and or a freak? I didn't like it with the white sweater, so I'm gonna see about a different one that I might have. So there's this one, which is like a very light yellow. Just a bit more wintry. This is my hair. And I have these danglies that I think would be festive. I mean, it's not, you know, groundbreaking in any way, but I think it's cute and I like the earrings and it's festive. So I'm ready for a walk and I'll show you guys anything that I end up seeing that I think is like noteworthy. We have arrived to Triple Try Coffee. It's one of the only places in the city that is open on this lovely Christmas day. They have this beautiful decorations. People here seem very kind. So we've gotten our little lunch. I got a salmon sandwich and they gave you this little side salad, and Claire got avocado on toast. Is that Parmesan on top of it? Is that cheese?
It looks like shredded cheese.
Yeah. So we're gonna eat this
And there's like walnuts. Oh yeah.
Oh, yours has walnuts in it. Mine does not. Cold and my nipples hurt. It's just trying to get me to walk home.
The future is ours.
Ours.
This cairn was built by the keepers of the vigil for Scottish Parliament. The vigil was kept at the foot of this road and began on the night of the 10th of April 1992.
Flop monument right there. And I don't know what that is. It's a stick. But we've come to Calton Hill. Pretty. Pretty. Yep, we went up there last week. This is a monument to the vigil that was kept for Scottish home government, which was not enacted until the year I was born, and I'm not that old. It was officially
98.
Yeah, 98, September 10th, 1998. Exactly. Scotland is a Virgo. Evil. Look at this kite. I want to sit in the seat attached to this kite and just fly around.
I was scared when the wind was too strong that it was gonna pick you up.
Stop exposing me in 4K, okay? Oh my day.
guys. This is Edinburgh's first public park. Interesting.
Like, there is a man over there flying a kite in 50-degree weather in Birkenstocks, to which I say, what a life.
Here we are on Christmas Day at Carlton Hill. No, you can't sing copywritten music because they're gonna strike me. They're gonna strike me down.
Is Dora copyrighted?
Yeah, I think so.
Feliz cumpleaños, feliz cumpleaños.
I'm gonna go home now. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna walk or pay the £7.50 for an Uber. Because we have to, it's 2 p.m. and we gotta start cooking for dinner.
You mean turn the oven on?
Marks and Spencer's made everything from scratch and we just paid for it. I want to show you the aftermath of our little mini Christmas morning. But first I made myself a little Christmas mocktail. This is elderflower and rose cordial with one of the Trip CBD drinks. And then I topped it off with some sparkling water. Is there anything left in here? No. This is crack. Okay, Trader Joe's crack. Claire's mom very kindly sent them to us from the States, but I'm gonna turn this camera around and show you what happened, or like what our room looks like after Christmas morning. Paper, we put up our little Christmas tree. It's just a little guy because there's not a whole lot of space in this room, if you couldn't tell. We have our Christmas tulips, which are apparently a thing in the UK. Some eucalyptus and berries. And then the funniest thing is that me and Claire got each other Scrabble for Christmas so that we could play Scrabble. So one of us is gonna end up returning ours. But this was my present. This was my present that Claire got me. It is of cabbages and kimchi, a practical guide to the world of fermented food. And it's got literally every single one of my favorite foods in here. There's sauerkraut. I'm a big fermented foods girly. There's kimchi. I said that like that's a person's name. Kimchi. There is soy sauce, which I didn't know was fermented. Kefir soda bread. Kombucha, which is my favorite beverage of all time. I cannot wait to start making stuff out of this cookbook. I'm so excited. But yeah, this is our little Christmas morning. I came in here to peacefully cook Christmas dinner, and now I'm being berated by just...
Can you stop?
I can't ever win, you know. You guys didn't hear the name she called me before. She called me a stupid, ugly whore. And now she's smiling. Because she knows. She knows.
You know what happened was I told her to not put the fresh flowers, above the heater. And she put the fresh flowers on the heater, and what happened within the span of 2 hours? The flowers were drooping so much. And I found that distressing because they were very beautiful flowers, and drooping tulips make me very sad.
Yeah, which makes sense because drooping tulips are sad.
Please listen to me. Please respect the words I say.
I do listen to you, and I do respect the words that you say. I just also have ADHD, and I can't remember anything for longer than 22 seconds.
Really? Because I thought you have eidetic memory.
Eidetic memory?
Yeah.
I do, for historical facts that mean nothing in the grand scheme of my life.
Okay.
Which is actually incredibly distressing to me.
Are we gonna do all of this? Do we need? I feel like this is too much food for all of us. Like all of that, we're gonna do all of these?
You, Madame Snack, think this is too much food? This is cheese. This is breaded mushroom. We have a prawn selection. And then I have lamb for myself, and Claire has a roasted
butternut squash brie and caramelized onion Wellington.
Which sounds good.
Yeah.
I have lamb for Christmas. That's like my traditional Christmas meal. Oh, sorry, sweets.
Oh, no, you're fine.
I
have a headache, honestly. Scrabbles.
Yeah, we got the worst letters.
Can we just...
So I'm gonna just... Wait, where the fuck did I put the aluminum foil? How is it possible? Oh.
in the trunk.
Do you see? I cannot remember anything for longer than 22 seconds. This is our spread so far. We've got appetizers going here. So just, this is a cheese thing, various cheeses. This is the mushroom, and then these are different prawn dishes. And this is our little table setting. It's humble.
It's humble. We've got the Scrabble scoreboard right there.
Exactly, exactly. But
Happy Christmas.
it will be delicious. My head's too big for the Christmas crown. So this is how I look.
Mostly European
Dessert.
by the clothing labels
And Die Hard. I'm doing a little haul. Not formally at all. It's literally like Beauty Bay calls them hauls. I placed an order at Beauty Bay because I needed concealer. I ran out of my concealer. Well, all the concealers I have are too dark for me now because I'm pale and pasty. I placed a little order. I got a couple of things. And I'm going to show you what they are from least to most exciting, I guess. And I got a surprise for you, Claire. So I guess we're going to start with the surprise. I got these. They had these on sale. These are the Trixie Cosmetic liner brushes. And I know that you've been wanting liner brushes. And it comes with 4 in them. So I was like, I'll just give you 1 or 2 of these. This is another thing that is like a tool. So not super exciting. I just got 2 powder puffs because I brought the e.l.f. one with me, but I have to like wash it and I never wash it enough, and it's kind of like, it's not like velvety anymore. You know when you put polyester in heat and it starts to get like turn into hard plastic? Like that's what's been happening, and I'm pretty sure these are also polyester ones because I can't imagine what else they would be made out of to make them so soft. But I got these so I can apply my powders to my face. Another thing that I think is like not super exciting, I got some Fix Plus. The last time I had MAC Fix Plus, I was, I think, a senior in high school or a freshman in college. Oh, this is in a glass bottle. I have the e.l.f. setting spray. They're like green kind of setting spray that goes with their Milk Makeup dupe line. I don't know what it's called. I have that. I don't love it because it makes my skin look wet. I don't want my skin to look wet. I want it to look dewy, you know? I remember really liking Fix Plus for that effect, and also as like a mixing medium for to turn powders into liners, and to turn, like, I have some cake liners from XO Beauty into liners. So I know that I like this. I wanted to get the mini of it, honestly, just because the big one was more expensive and I didn't want to spend all that money on it. And then this is, look at this color. This is diabolical. This is the concealer that I ended up getting. I got the Danessa Myricks Beauty Yummy Skin Concealer. I wanted to get a highlighting color, but this looks like a Caucasian woman color. This looks like a, cause I am lighter skinned, but I don't think I'm this shade of beige. You know, you see how that don't make no sense. So we'll see what this shade match does. And if it does not do what I want it to do, then, oh, maybe I was just delusional, and maybe it was really 9. I don't know. So this is gonna go back. Last but not least, I got a Made by Mitchell surprise mystery bundle. I love a mystery bundle. I've always wanted to get a mystery bundle from a website, and this was on sale on Beauty Bay. Look, I know it's a gimmick, I know it's a trap, I know whatever, marketing, blah, blah, blah. You don't even know if you're gonna like the product. I know all of that. I still wanted it because I thought it would be fun. And I think it's fun for us to discover this together. So let's pull them out one by one. First, we got a sponge. Yay. First, a little underwhelming. Oh, but there's a lot of products in here. Okay, so next up we have mixing medium and liner brush. Wait, that's so funny. swirl solution and Me 12 brush. That's so funny that I got a liner brush when I had ordered liner brushes. I saw this, so I'm gonna pull it out. This is the Blursh and Caramel Chisel. It's giving Mocha Moment, or whatever the fuck the Pantone color of the year is. And I've been wanting a brown blush to do like a tonal blush look with. Oh, I'm excited about this. I am actually very excited about this. It's like this deep brown, and I think it would be interesting. I'm gonna try this out, and I've heard good things about the Blursh. This, I think, is the matte. Okay, so next we have, ooh, all lip no trip. Is there anything in here? Lip liner. Again, I was on the website looking at lip liner. Ugh, this is kind of working out perfectly. This is in Deep Delivery. It's a spinning, it's like a retractable. Oh, that's perfect. It's a neutral brown. So excited about that. Okay, is there anything else in here? Okay, no, these are 2 medium boxes. Oh, you're rid of this. Oh no, this is a highlighter. Okay, so I thought this was a Blursh. It's a Beam, and it's a lip gloss, but it is also hot pink, which I've been having a moment with hot pink recently. Look at, that is actually a really good color lip liner for me.
What's that brand?
It's a mystery bundle from Made by Mitchell. Really like this lip gloss on me. The formula, I have to be 100% honest, is not like a it's not giving Fenty Beauty lip gloss. You know, it's not moisturizing, it's not sinking into the lines. It's like sitting on top and it's a little bit sticky. However, I love this color on me. And then finally, we have, ooh, another Blursh. And this is in the color that I wanted. This is in the color Where's the SPF? And this is like a hot jalapeno orange. The pigment is crazy. Okay, I am happy with this purchase. I have never done like a makeup bundle or like a makeup, ooh, and then I get a 15% off code. I've never done like a surprise makeup bundle before, and I don't know that I'll ever do it again, but I'm really happy with everything that I got so far. Like I think this will be fun, and I think I can make like a fun look with all of these. Yeah!